Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Dynamics Tidbits, hosted by Behringer Technology Group. It's our monthly Tidbit Tuesday at 2, and today we are going to talk about Dynamics 2020 Wave 1 update. For those of you who might not have met me in person, my name is Erica Foley. I'm going to be presenting today. My role here at Behringer Technology Group is Director of Project Management Services. And as such, I'm responsible for all of our project delivery and engagements with our customers, as well as making sure that we deliver client success across the board, both in Dynamics, managed services, and IT implementations. I first joined Behringer Technology Group in 2014, and I am certified in both Microsoft and Click Dimensions technologies. In addition to my regular day job, I'm also a Girl Scout troop leader, and I do write the occasional blog here at Behringer using the title CRM Guru. I am a Dynamics client success guru, and my favorite recent Dynamics technology happens to be the unified interface, although there's many other features that I find really useful when I use Dynamics every day, but that one is my current favorite right now. So before we dive in, just wanted to talk a little bit about how the update is going to be rolled out to all of our online customers. So Dynamics 2020 Wave 1 update is the latest release plan for Dynamics 365 online customers. And if you were lucky enough to have early access, the preview began in February of 2020. And what that means is that certain features were made available in a preview-only mode to select customers throughout North America. If you happen to enable some of those selected features, you're able to test and get a preview of them in a sandbox environment. Enhancements will begin rolling out under general availability between April and September of this year. Regional deployments are going to begin on April 3rd, 2020. So what that means is that Microsoft will be rolling out the update to online customers in different regions beginning on April 3rd. They're going to start with our smaller regions geographically around the globe and work their way up to our larger regions. So North America will be one of the final regions to be updated, and that will most likely happen towards the end of April. Most features I'm going to show you today are only going to be supported in the unified interface moving forward and will be enabled automatically for end users. That means there's really nothing that you need to do in order to take advantage of these new features except log in and start using them once they're ready. So today's agenda, we're going to highlight some new enhancements and features that are coming with this Dynamics 2020 Wave 1 update in sales, customer service, and marketing. There are several other modules that are being updated as part of this Wave 1 update. However, these are the three most common that we service for our customers. So these are the three we're going to highlight today. So starting with sales. So the first new feature that we're going to update today is contextual email. And if you're used to using email in Dynamics 365, you may be used to the layout of the screen and how to create a new email, but there are some definite enhancements coming with this update, including a rich text editor that is now available in a pop-up non-blocking window. So you can start creating your email without having to jump to a separate screen, and you'll be able to see the record in context that you're writing that email to. You'll be able to work with multiple drafts open simultaneously. So if you're not sure which version of an email you want to work with, you can jump back and forth between them and still keep that record in context behind them. And then you can preview your content before sending, as well as adding attachments right from within Dynamics. We're also able to use enhanced email templates. So our email templates are now easily searchable. I can preview my template before I insert the content into my email. I can utilize categories and simplify the lookup process. I also have an updated activity grid. So if I'm working in Dynamics 365, sales or customer service or any other module that utilizes activities, I'll be able to use these features. The activity grid enables users to perform more actions without navigating away from the main activity screen. We'll have drag and drop functionality available in a Kanban board display. We'll be able to quickly update statuses when working with multiple activities. And we're also going to have a new calendar view that displays daily activities in a more user-friendly layout. In addition to those features, the activity screen will also include improved grid column filtering. We'll be able to use advanced filtering capabilities, making it easier to control displays, including such features as begins with and contains data. We'll also have new date filters available and absolute criteria for filtering, such as before, after, and on, and relative criteria such as last month, next month, and the like. Moving on to related records. Related records previously have been displayed in separate unique subgrids that make our screens take up more real estate and require users to have to scroll up and down to be able to see all the different details related to the record they're working with. In the updated version of Dynamics, we'll have modal dialogues, which will allow users to create, edit, and view related records without navigating to a different screen. In this consolidated layout, you'll have a single simplified subgrid, and you'll be able to switch between record types with ease. In the example you see on the screen here, I can simply click on the buttons on the right-hand side of my related area to switch between contacts, opportunities, cases, and entitlements. On the opportunities screen, similar to what we saw for activities, we'll also have a Kanban view made available. This Kanban view allows us to easily switch between the existing grid or this new Kanban view. It will also allow us to manage the pipeline within a single easy-to-use view, and we can update our opportunity stages by dragging opportunities from one lane to another. Also included in sales will be more features and functionality around predictive forecasting. With growing volumes of sales data offering a unique opportunity, you can inform your business decisions and enhance your sales performance using these new enhancements around forecasting specifically. Sales organizations can transform forecasting with large-scale sales data and make comprehensive and reliable sales predictions. Using historical evidence, you can complement subjective bottom-up forecasts with predictive projections and identify discrepancies or inconsistencies without manual effort. And you can also leverage your existing data. You can compare your actual performance directly against predictions to visually contrast how the number of deals won is pacing against your predictions. This predictive model captures all related data from past deals and open pipelines to identify signals that have the most impact. You can use this feature and functionality to also uncover hidden insights. With deal flow analyses, you can compare two snapshots visually. Sales managers can easily view changes in forecasted values, as well as the underlying records that contribute to the change. For example, if a sales manager's team forecasted to close 100,000 deals but only closed 80,000, the sales manager can investigate which deals slipped and why to get a deeper understanding and inform future planning. Using trigger snapshots before or after adjustment periods end, you can empower sales enablement managers to offer automated snapshots as well. You can view your snapshot history and explore a log of all snapshots taken per forecast and manage these as needed. You can empower your sales team and your managers to develop valuable learnings for your organization. You can also benefit from deal flow and snapshot visualizations. Visually comparing two forecast snapshots helps you better understand how and why your forecasting has changed over time. Analyzing deal flows between snapshots lets you view a deal flow, choose your snapshots to compare, and then analyze those snapshots in the chart. You can view your underlying opportunities by simply drilling into the chart. And then you can compare the snapshot details between those two different snapshots in a tabular layout. Now let's take a look at some of the new features included in customer service. First up is the knowledge-based search. In our knowledge base, we're now able to view our articles in a single stream. We can search, sort, and filter our articles using advanced capabilities. We can link or unlink articles to a current record with a single mouse click. We can email articles with ease to our customers, and we can view the article in line within the search control. We also now will have advanced similarity rules. We can create unique similarity rules for our organization. We can also automatically filter out noise key phrases, and we can choose the desired match record status, text match criteria, entity, and fields that we want to use for similarity. Advanced similarity rules will help us identify different cases that match closely to the current case that we're working on, and you get to define the logic that the system uses to determine what cases are similar to the one that you're currently on. Service scheduling will allow us to facilitate our scheduling based on a variety of features, including geographical region, personnel, equipment, types of services offered, work hours, capacity, and our level of expertise or skill set. Built on top of the unified interface, the service scheduling screen provides an efficient way for scheduling resources for service activities. It considers the availability of our employees, facilities, and equipment to plan schedules accordingly. And it helps us improve service quality overall by preventing overscheduling. Service management included in this latest release, it has been moved under the Customer Service Hub, enabling customer service managers to access and manage the configurations from inside the application. Also built on the unified interface, this new service management tool helps us to easily configure admin settings, enabling increased productivity. From one single place within the application, I can now administer all service-related settings, including case settings, service terms, templates, knowledge base, similarity rules, and Internet of Things settings. Next up, let's take a quick look at marketing. In Dynamics marketing, we see a lot of system improvements, starting with our customer journeys. Improved handling of publishable entities in live customer journeys is now supported. We can also support the visibility of custom channel names within the timeline. And now, if we happen to be attempting to stop a record in use by a customer journey, a warning will appear on the screen. So if I am trying to stop an email form or segment that is potentially related to a live customer journey, I will get a warning. We also have enhanced event management. Simplified navigation of recurring events is now supported, as well as a calendar view that's now available to easily look at and review our recurring event series. We can also publish recurring events to our website immediately after they are live, and we're also able to set cutoff dates for event registration. On our marketing forms, we have a few new enhancements as well. We can now whitelist allowed domains instead of having to whitelist individual form pages. We can also support lookups in marketing page hosted and externally hosted forms. We are also able to utilize multi-option lists in both marketing page hosted and externally hosted forms. We also have improvements in our segment management area of the marketing solution. We no longer need to create compound dynamic segments to combine behavioral and demographic data. Segments are now categorized as dynamic or static. Dynamic segments are set up by using logical expressions such as all contacts from New York or all contacts who like the Mets. Membership in dynamic segments changes constantly to reflect new or removed contacts and updated contact information. Both demographic and firmographic segments are examples of dynamic segments. Static segments establish a static list of contacts who are selected on a per contact basis rather than created logically based on field values. Marketers and salespeople alike might create and populate a static list based on private knowledge or offline interactions. Compound segments combine existing live segments using logical operators. Static segments in this latest release of Dynamics Marketing have been totally redesigned. Our static segments now handle an unlimited number of total contacts in batches of up to 10,000 at a time and allow rule-based additions to list members. You can select static segment contacts based on query and segment data. Segments are time zone aware, mirroring the same time zone functionality that you find in customer journeys. This latest release of Dynamics Marketing also incorporates a new partial date operator. Partial dates allow us to create segments for events such as today or people doing an action on the first day of the month rather than being required to specify exact dates. So these are just a handful of some of the new exciting features that we are getting ready to deploy to some of our customers here at Behringer. We hope that you found these interesting and look forward to using them yourselves. As a reminder, early access preview began in February of this year, and these enhancements, along with several others, are due to roll out between April and September of 2020. Regional deployments will begin on April 3rd, and we expect to see them rolled out automatically to North American customers by the end of April. Most of our features that we saw today are only going to be supported in the unified interface moving forward and are expected to be enabled automatically for our end users. If you have an idea of what you'd like to see in the next Tidbit Tuesday, please be sure to complete the survey that you'll receive in our follow-up email and submit your topic suggestions. Thanks for attending, and we hope to see you on our next Tidbit Tuesday.